Oh, hey, we're recording. Hey guys, happy Monday afternoon to you. We start a new series today, three-part series, and kind of if you were to ask anybody what they wish they had more time of, I bet you that probably 99 out of 100 people would either say that they wish that they had more time or more money. And part of the three-part series, I'm not going to focus on the money part because there's plenty of other people out there that are much better at making money than I am. I just know how to go to work and do my job, my 9 to 5 job. But doing some self-reflecting, I did come across some things that help me, that will help me, and do help me with my time. And the first thing I'm going to focus on is distractions. There are tons of distractions in this world, and these distractions take away from your precious time, the time that you have to focus on yourself, the time that you have to focus on your family, your job, the things that are important to you. And these distractions are distractions, are unnecessary distractions. So, just kind of thinking back about all the time that I've wasted over the years, just even today, for instance. There's just so many things that I do that are distractions, take away from, like I said, take away from the things that are important, take away from me being successful and bettering myself. So what I've decided to do is to take it upon myself to list some of these distractions and make it a point to eliminate them from my life. And that's just the first part. And the second part will be goal setting. That will help you with your time. If you set goals, you can focus on the right things. And then being efficient with your time, that'll be a third topic or a third section to go along with this, the third part. But anyways, to go back to the things that distract me the most, my phone. If you look, I'm going to look at myself, but if you look around you, people spend so much time on their phone. They have their phones glued to their hands. They have their phones glued to their hands while they're at the grocery store, while you're at work, while you're driving. And not only is it dangerous to have that phone glued to your hand, especially when you're driving, but it's just a huge distraction. It takes away from focusing on the most important things, taking time away from focusing on your children at the dinner table, the breakfast table. If I'm out here by the pool when my kids are swimming and I'm on my phone, I'm not focusing on my children. I'm not watching them. I'm not focusing on the right things. A lot of things that I do on my phone, I play games. I play Clash of Clans. I've been playing Clash of Clans for 4 years. I've got 3 different accounts, and I waste a lot of time. I probably spend 2, 3, 4 hours a day maybe playing Clash of Clans, and there's really nothing productive that comes out of it. It's just a thing that I do. It just gets my mind, kind of, I don't know, it's a monotonous thing to do. But anyways, I've been playing it for 4 years. I've wasted hundreds of hours playing it. It's a distraction, taking away from things that can help me become a better person. There's really no huge benefit for me playing it. The other thing I do is I spend a lot of time, and I know a lot of people do, because if I spend a lot of time on it, I see social media, spending time on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. There's so much negativity on those platforms, and it's popular. It's where people get their news. It's where people entertain. It's where people talk to each other. That's how people engage with each other nowadays. They don't do this face-to-face interaction. They don't communicate any way other than social media. Again, that's just a huge distraction for me. I know it can be that for you. I spend, again, if I don't spend quite as much time on social media as I used to, but it's just become such a negative platform, and there's really not a whole heck of a lot good for me personally that comes out of spending the time on social media. I know a lot of people use social media to advertise their company, their business, to work. Photographers, people, salespeople, people, affiliate marketing, things like that. People need social media, but there's also a lot of bad things that come about it, especially in this political arena that we're in nowadays, where the left against the right, and just all kinds of negativity. And it's just a huge distraction, taking away from things that can potentially make you a better person. I know for me personally, there's a lot of other things I could be focusing my time on than social media and arguing about what Trump might have said, and what he might have tweeted, and it just pits us against each other as well. And I've seen a lot of people lose friends over social media. I've seen people lose jobs over social media, and it's just a huge distraction. So that's another thing that I can really cut back on to save time. I mean, if you just think about the 4 hours of the day, 3 or 4, 4 hours a day that I spend on Clash of Clans, and 1 or 2 hours a day I might spend on social media. That's right off the bat, that's 5 or 6 hours of the day that I'm wasting on non-productive things. And then a couple more little things. TV. I've really cut down on TV in the last year or so. And TV, again, is a platform that it's a huge distraction. Now, I still do watch TV from time to time. Obviously, my kids have the TV on all the time to watch their Disney or their their cartoons or whatever it is that they watch, their movies. But I personally try not to put the TV on. It's not a whole heck of a lot of good things. When you watch the news, it's all negative things, all the bad things that are going on in the world. And there's a lot of garbage on TV too. So I've really cut down personally, especially in the last year or so, on the amount of time that I spend on TV. So that's one area that I know that I've saved time on is TV. But I still do watch my sports. I still do like to watch football. Football season's coming up, so I know that I'll be diving into the Jacksonville Jaguars and Gator football, college football. But that's about it. That's about the extent of what I do as far as TV goes. And the last thing, I'm in a fortunate position right now where I work an interesting schedule. I work 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. and it gives me a lot of time in the morning, when I get up, if I get up, to do a lot of things. I have a lot of free time, so to speak. But unfortunately, I spend a lot of that time sleeping. Like this morning, I got up. It was the girls' first day of school, back to school, new school year started today. I got up with them about 6 o'clock, 6:30, and I spent about a half hour with them, taking pictures, getting them ready, giving them their hugs and kisses and well wishes before they went off to their first day of school. But shortly after that, I crawled my butt back in bed, and I didn't get up till 10 a.m. And that really reduced the amount of time that I have in the morning to do something productive, to better my mind, to better my body, to exercise or to do whatever. So I really ended up taking what could have been a good 6-7 hour period of time, and I've reduced it to about 3 or 4 hours. And then you throw in your Clash of Clans, your social media, and here I am. It's almost time for me to go to work. It's 2 o'clock. I got to leave the house at 2:15, and I'm rushing to get this video in. These thoughts that I have in my mind about how many distractions I have in my life. So I'm going to wrap it up now. Thank you again for listening. Probably one of the longer videos I have. I'm going to try to keep all my videos shorter because I know that time is such a valuable thing. And I just ask that you subscribe down below, go to the website, visit it, see some of the other things that I've got going on there. And then stay tuned because I've got part 2 and part 3 coming up again, where I'll talk about setting goals and being efficient with your time, and how you can be efficient with your time to help focus more time and more energy on bettering your mind, your body, and your soul. Thank you again. God bless.